Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment. Hit the like button, comment below, share, do all of that, man. Y'all hit that like button. Like I said, hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to the channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get everything together to start going live. I don't know if I know it's not my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi is, ridiculous, but I think it's my laptop. I don't know what's going on with that. As soon as I try to go live and I have my camera on, which is 4K, it starts to show on StreamYard that something with the connection or whatever. I'm like, bro, come on. If it's not the connection, if I turn the camera off, everything's perfect. But it's just the camera's on and it starts giving me problems. So I just shut the whole thing down. I'm just gonna make the video, post it. You guys get it like that till I actually figure out and take the specific time to make this thing work. But I will be going going live a lot more throughout the week. So I'm gonna figure this thing out real quick. In the meantime, we had a couple things in boxing going on today. I'm gonna start off with Alicia Baumgardner, undisputed women's champion Alicia Baumgardner. I'm not sure if the WBC stripped her or whatever. I think one of the sanctioning bodies were asking for more proof because, it was allegedly that she had, got popped for something. And she puts out a statement today, long statement, but I'm gonna just read off the most important things. Today I am proud to announce that an independent test of a sample of my hair by a reputable laboratory examined the time period from June through August 2023 and has not detected mistalarone, or any other egregious steroid in my body. As you read this statement, these results have been provided to the sanctioning bodies. These results conclusively rule out any possibility of intentional doping on my behalf and confirms for all of you that I am what I say I am. So it is what it is, man. She presented her proof. She had an independent study done from a specific laboratory. And, it concluded that it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That she's a clean athlete. Hey, listen, when situations like this happen and you have a fan base of loyal supporters, but you also know you got haters out there, hating on you. The haters, this is the perfect opportunity for the haters to jump on you, try to, convince other people to hate on you, magnify the situation. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know what the truth is. I'm just going by what Miss Alicia Baumgardner says, my future wife right there. I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. But yeah, man, I'm just, salute to Alicia Baumgardner, man. Not only is she a phenomenal fighter, world champion, undisputed, going in there handling her business, had one loss, came back and avenged that. You got to put respect on her name, but she also looked good doing it. You know what I'm saying? So she's got the full package. She's a great interviewer. She can talk. She's very articulate. She cool, down to earth. You know what I'm saying? She takes pictures of everybody, answers everyone's question. So it is what it is, man. I hate to see bad things happen to good people. So she has presented her truth. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. We'll see what the sanctioning bodies have to say about that. See what they want to do with these this bit of information that they have from her side. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Team Buamgardner. Also something else that we had going on today was Ryan Garcia and Shakur Stevenson. Oh, Lord. Oh, don't do it to him like that. Anyway, listen, Ryan Garcia did an interview with, it was a Fight Hub, I believe, and he was talking about how he feels about Shakur Stevenson, and he was talking about the time, I think it was him and, what was the Shakur Stevenson's homeboy? Anyway, yeah, they were sitting there talking, and everybody was having a good time, and, Ryan was like, hey, Shakur, come over here, and, Shakur was like, nah, y'all come over here and blah, 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 blah. And Ryan Garcia took that as disrespect. He took it as Shakur Stevenson being arrogant. He was talking about, actually, yeah, it was Keyshawn Davis. Ryan Garcia was talking about he was sitting there having a conversation with Keyshawn Davis and everything was cool, good vibe and everything. And then Shakur Stevenson, hit everybody with some arrogance. So Ryan Garcia said that happened, I believe, in the amateurs. So, it is what it is. He feels a certain way about Shakur Stevenson. He was also hating on, not hating on Shakur Stevenson, but he had his own opinion about Shakur Stevenson's latest performance against Dos Santos on last Thursday. A lot of people said it was boring as heck. It is what it is. Let's salute to Shakur Stevenson. He went in there, he got the victory, even though he was hurt. You can't do nothing but respect that. So even if it was an ugly performance, a boring performance, he had to secure that W to get that WBC 135 title. So he handled his business. Not the best performance, it is what it is. But they were Ryan Garcia and Shakur Stevenson going back and forth on Twitter. And like I said, Ryan Garcia did the interview with Fight Hub. Shakur Stevenson responded saying, I don't want to curse, but he said, Igga, I wasn't being arrogant. I don't F with you. You clown Igga. What I'm coming over to you. I've been sitting there before you. If you wanted to holler, you could have came and said what up. My bad nights I win. On your bad nights you lay down from a body shot and get up after the 10 count. Oh man. Now Shakur Stevenson was obviously hinting that Ryan Garcia is a quitter. And he's going based off his last performance against Gervonta Davis. When he got put down by a body shot, they counted to 10, and then he stood up. So, going gets tough. Shakur Stevenson says Ryan Garcia is going to quit. Ryan Garcia proceeded to respond by saying, we broke records and made life-changing money. You broke a record of the least punches ever landed in a 12-round fight and made not even 10% of what we made. Quiet your mouth, kid. Ryan Garcia coming back with some fire for Shakur Stevenson. Not only that, but Shakur Stevenson's coming back with his own. He said, won my third world title in a different weight class, my guy. Let's speak facts. You have never won a real world title throughout your whole career. Congrats on the money you made, but you can't tie my shoes when we talking boxing. And that money don't last forever. Do something smart with it, cuz. Everything Shakur Stevenson said was absolutely true. Ryan Garcia has not won a world title. He was a mandatory for Devin Haney. He didn't take it. So it is what it is. He went for the money, and he's got the money. Shakur Stevenson's going for the titles, and he's got the titles. We'll see what happens with that situation. I don't think it's a win-win situation for anybody, honestly. Both guys went back and forth. I don't know why y'all going back and forth like that. Y'all ain't gonna fight. Yeah, that's the first thing all these boxing fans gonna say. Oh, they need to set this fight up. No, they don't. They don't. They really don't. Listen, Shakur Stevenson just got to 135. Ryan Garcia fighting at 140. I believe Ryan Garcia has a fight in 2-3 weeks on the zone. So I don't really care what happens with that situation. I'm not feeling it. I don't like the energy behind it. I don't know if Ryan Garcia was right or wrong. I just think it's really kind of bad timing to put something like that with that bad energy talking about Shakur Stevenson and his arrogance out. Shakur Stevenson coming off that bad performance. He's ready to just clap back at anybody at this point that got something to say about him. And everybody had something to say about Shakur Stevenson that night because that was a bad night. I'm not going to lie to you. That was a bad night for boxing. I'm at work watching the fight. I'm in the break room watching the fight. Everybody having a good time, and then it started getting real boring. Next thing you know, they done turned the Shakur Stevenson fight off and put on Law and Order SVU in there. I'm like, damn. Salute to Shakur, man. Great fighter. Just wasn't a good performance. It wasn't his best performance, but he gonna bounce back. But moving right along, ladies and gentlemen. Adrien Broner. That's right, Adrien the Problem Broner has announced that he has suffered a hand injury and his fight against Chris Howard on December 2nd is off. That's unfortunate, man. I believe this is the second fight with AB fighting on Don King Promotions down in Miami. I was going to pull up, not going to lie to you. They said the rest of the card will go forward. I don't even care. Not going to lie to you. I don't give a damn. I just don't care. I don't care. I can't. I want to go, support AB, man. You know what I'm saying? The underdog. He been in the gym, working every day, getting the weight off. He been focused. So, listen, certain things like this happens. Hand injuries happen. It is what it is. Probably hit something the wrong way or, it is what it is. Hopefully the hand injury isn't that bad. He can come back next year and we get this thing popping. In the meantime, just stay in shape. That's it. Don't go there eating no McDonald's. Don't be in the clubs eating bull crap, no chicken fingers, my boy. None of that. Let's stay in shape, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what's next. I don't even know who Chris Howard is. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't even know who that is. But salute to Chris Howard. Hopefully that same fight can't happen, and we won't have to be, looking for a replacement opponent for Chris Howard. So, Salute to him, man. It was a great opportunity for Chris Howard, showcase his skills against Adrien Broner, former four-time, four-weight class world champion. You can't take that away from him. Love him, hate him. It is what it is. We're going to keep this thing rolling. Jerron Boots Ennis, he did an interview with YSM Sports Media. Salute to my boy over there, doing good work. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go subscribe to my boy YSM Sport Media. His channel, man, great content every day. He gonna kill you with like 37 videos a day, but guess what? He out here putting in that work. But yeah, Jerron Boots Ennis was, basically telling Terrence Crawford, come get your belt back. Now, Terrence Crawford just recently got stripped by the IBF. A lot of people sitting there, not liking that decision. But listen, you can't blame nobody. I blame a lot of people. I'm not gonna lie to you. I blame Terrence Crawford. I blame Earl Spence, and I blame the IBF. You can't blame Boots for this. You cannot blame Jerron Boots Ennis for this. You got to blame Earl Spence for not fighting his mandatory since 2019. You got to blame the IBF for allowing Earl Spence not to fight his mandatory since 2019. You got to blame Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford for marinating their undisputed fight for so long. You know what I'm saying? And not giving these mandatory, letting these mandatories pile up. This is ridiculous, bro. Not only that, but you got a rematch clause that now it's like we don't even want to see the rematch between Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. Not only that, we don't even know what weight you're going to fight it. Errol Spence don't want to come back to 47. Terrence Crawford, he doesn't know what he's going to do. I just wish somebody would just come out and be like, yo, if we doing the rematch with Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, it's going to be at either a catch weight at 150 or we going to 154. In the meantime, we're going to disperse the belts at 147. Terrence Crawford has nothing left to prove. He's undisputed. We don't need to hold on to these belts and pay sanctioning fees and all this other crap. Terrence Crawford said he wants to come to 154, take on Charlo. Obviously, that fight ain't gonna happen right now. Charlo's got a mandatory, I believe, for his IBF. We still got Tim Tszyu saying that he's gonna have a fight in Vegas in March. I don't know who he's gonna fight. So I don't know what's happening right now. I don't know what's happening, but all I know is Jerron Boots Ennis got the belt. He is the IBF champion. If you don't like it, come get the belt back. That's exactly what he tells Mr. Terrence Crawford. If you don't like it, come get the belt back. You don't like to be, I don't like how the IBF stripped me. Well, come get the belt back. It's that simple. You don't like it, you go fight Jerron Boots Ennis. I ain't gonna lie. I've seen a pattern in boxing. The guys take their time and work hard to get to the top, and they're hungry, and everybody that's on top, they won't let them on top. They won't give them the shot. They always try to say, you don't bring nothing to the table, or you ain't did nothing, you ain't fought nobody, or whoever you do fight, it's excuse after excuse after excuse. Yo, you understand when these guys get on top, they do the same things to the guys that are hungry, the underdogs, and the guys coming up that was done to them. It's a never-ending cycle. These guys turn, I think Mike Tyson said these guys aren't, they're not fighters, they turn into businessmen or something. It's hard, man. I don't understand why they do this. It's a never-ending cycle in boxing. I'm tired of the marination. I'm tired of guys working hard to get in a certain position and they don't get a shot because they claim, you didn't did anything, or you don't deserve it, or you don't bring nothing to the table. Just fight your mandatory and shut up, because I guarantee you we can go down a lot of people's resumes and see guys that they fought and be like, yo, who did he fight? What did he do to deserve the title shot? You fought him, but how come you won't fight me? I bring more to the table than this guy. Like all this picking and choosing and stuff. Come on, we gotta get that up out of boxing. If that's the case, just get out the rankings, bro. Drop the belts, get out of rankings. Just fight who you're supposed to fight, because that's why a lot of people aren't tuning into boxing. If somebody asked me who is the champ, I should not give them a 10 to 15 minute course, and it should not be a complicated answer that I have to give them when they just asked who's got the belt, who is the champ. That's crazy. We got to stop that. That's killing the sport of boxing, man. That's killing it. Well, listen, speaking of champs, Devin Haney. No, I'm not even gonna get on Devin Haney yet. I'm gonna get on we're gonna get on David Benavidez and Demetrius Andrade. Listen, I'm looking forward to this fight. It's gonna be a great fight, stylistic matchup. I got more videos that are finna drop of people breaking it down, making their picks of who they got winning that fight. It's a complicated answer, but it's gonna be a great fight. You gotta come forward, pressure fighter, David Benavidez, wearing you down, hitting you everywhere, speed. everything against Demetrius Andrade, who's a skillful, elusive, very agile fighter, man. Use angles and works his jab. Listen, I like this fight. When they first announced it, I was like, this is a good fight right here. Allegedly, the WBC says the winner of this will be the mandatory for Canelo. But guess what? Canelo is known to drop a belt too. We don't give a good goddamn who his mandatory is. I think Canelo is I think he would fight Benavidez if he wins. If Demetrius Andrade wins, I think Canelo's gonna drop the belt. I think he's gonna drop the belt, not because he's scared of Andrade, but I think he's gonna be like, he don't deserve it, and he's gonna be like, oh, he don't bring no money to the table. So that's unfortunate. Once again, it's another situation where guys get into a certain position and don't get the shot. I don't like that, man. If Andrade beats Benavidez, he deserves a shot at Canelo. Put the pressure on Canelo to go in there and fight Demetrius Andrade. You know what I'm saying? Just the same pressure that we've been putting on Canelo for him to get in there and fight David Benavidez. That needs to be applied to Demetrius Andrade as well. I don't like that. Stay fair across the board. I don't care who you are. You know what I'm saying? Also, Devin Haney and Regis Prograis. Listen, I like that fight. I'm looking forward to seeing the best of Devin Haney in the game. He's not killing himself to make 135 anymore. He's going to 140 pounds, taking on the WBC champion, Regis Prograis. Regis Prograis coming off of a lackluster performance. He actually got dropped, too, in that last fight, but he pulled it out. He's been wanting Devin Haney for a while. I think stylistically, my personal opinion, I got Devin. I don't know. I got Devin Haney winning. If he stays on the outside, works the jab. Listen, Regis got power. Regis has a herky-jerky kind of style. I like him. A lot of feints. And he looked good. Not his last fight, but his fight before that against Zepeda. He ended up stopping Zepeda. I liked how he looked. But I just think Devin Haney brings a little bit more to the table. He's more polished. I think he's going to have more energy. He's going to feel so much better at 140 pounds, man. You know what I'm saying? Also, I don't think Devin Haney's coming back to 135 pounds. So everybody that's hating on Devin Haney, wanting him to take on Shakur, that's not going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. Don't bet the house on it. With that being said, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It's your host, F. Merritt, Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment. Hit the subscribe button. I'm going to say it again. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification button. When I post it, you get it, baby. It's your host, F. Merritt, Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment. I'm out.